Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro. And Rahu active. Why we are saying this from 18th October to 5th December? Because there is a good news that Jupiter is being exalted, so many good things. But yes, this Jupiter was controlling Rahu up to 18th October. Now what will happen when Rahu will be alone? Let's welcome Akash ji from Dubai. Namaskar, Ram Ram Akash ji.
Namaskar, Rohitji, Ram Ram. So, Rohitji, the situation of Rahu getting into this freedom is a little bit of challenging. So, when we talk about Jupiter getting into Atichari movement, getting exalted, so many good news and so many great things. But those who are actually going through Rahu Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantar Dasha, those who are starting the Rahu Mahadasha, like one of me is me. I am starting my Rahu Mahadasha on 11th of November. But in many cases, Rahu, when it is absolutely not getting any aspect of a benefic planet, it turns to an absolute powerful and illusionative being. So for all 12 signs, we will understand that where are the opportunities and where are the obstacles that you need to be extremely careful about during this transit of Rahu Devta or during the transit of Jupiter. So now here for Aries ascendant, if we look, when Jupiter was in the sign of Gemini, it was Rahu was receiving the ninth aspect of Jupiter. Ninth aspect of Jupiter is the blessing aspect of Jupiter. That aspect that actually gives, we can say, knowledge and wisdom to Rahu. But now Rahu is absolutely, powerful in its own sign with no aspect, very, very crazy out there. 11th house is the house which affects your social circle, which affects your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, your action, the money, the monetary benefit, profit, loss. Everything is seen from the 11th house. Like big speculative gains, we can say big contracts in a very large group of people. This is where Rahu is very active for you right now. In such cases, if your Rahu is malefic in your birth chart, then this is a time of caution. Anyways, it is a time of caution only for Aries ascendant people because when Rahu receives no aspect of Jupiter, it becomes completely unregulated, meaning its shadowy, material and illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics or restraint. Now here you may feel or you may come across people from your social circle where ethical approach is now missing. There can be possibility that some things which were it is very good also, by the way, because Rahu is sitting in the material house. It will give you abundance in terms of wealth and all. Why not? If it is in good position in your birth chart, absolutely very much in abundance. But sometimes here very close, you are just one step closer to completing your goal, and then suddenly Rahu takes off and says, okay, you know what? No, it is not going to happen. And sometimes you are not expecting anything. You said nothing can happen, and suddenly there is an email saying that, okay, here is your job offer, here is your foreign visa, here is your this, that, whatnot. So in this situation, look at your birth chart, look at the placement of Rahu in your birth chart, look at the layer of your Mahadasha, Antardasha, and based on these small analysis, you will be able to see that how to tackle this Rahu. My immediate suggestion to everyone is that whenever we want to control the energy of Rahu, whenever the Rahu's energy is trying to take more illusion, that more power in front of us, we have to activate Ma Durga. Ma Durga is that shield. Om Dam Durgaye Namah is that mantra that cannot be penetrated by any Rahu, Ketu, Shani, nothing. So the energy and the aura around you with the mantra Om Durgaye Namaha or Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, even doing Durga Sapsati part, this is a next level remedy for Rahu not causing you any trouble. Three things we will be careful about from your social circle. If something looks very easy, that okay, what, put this money double in 7 days, there is a red flag. Something where suddenly old people are coming into your life and trying to give you and sell you some schemes, be careful, throw them out of your life. And third, when it comes to your wishes, your internal creative ideas, do not share it with other people, because other people may use it and you will just keep looking at it and say, you know what, I could never benefit from it. So these are the things where we need more precautions as soon as Jupiter enters into the sign of Cancer. And this is going to be there from 18th of October 2025, 5th of December 2025. Social media writing, something aggressive, heated discussions, that should be avoided. We should not get into any kind of technical, let people have war. Let countries have war. You just focus on yourself right now. There are governments, there are people who are managing this right now. You just focus on your life and your small, wishes, hopes, and everything. That is what my suggestion is. All the best, and I hope that Ma Durga will keep you safe. For Taurus ascendant people, Jupiter was putting the aspect on Rahu, the ninth aspect in the 10th house, and now Rahu is now extrovert in your career. So now understand, Rahu is a very extrovert planet. When it receives an aspect of Jupiter, it acts wisdom based. With When it receives no aspect of Jupiter, it completely becomes unregulated. Whatever is happening is the wish of Rahu. That means his shadowy, his material, his illusion oriented nature is absolutely there on surface now, without any wisdom, without any ethics, without any restraint. Rahu will do whatever it feels is right. When what we need to do in such situations, we need to now calm down in your workplace. There may be good opportunities, and it is not like Rahu is only bad. Depending on your birth chart, the position of Rahu in your birth chart, how, see, the best way to analyze is that whenever Rahu comes into Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, what kind of results have you got of Rahu in that period? Automatically you will get the answer immediately without even consulting any astrologer, that how is Rahu in your chart. But in this case, this is where your job, your fame, your power, your ability, your rank, everything is in the spotlight. If Rahu is very good and have been giving you good results, then everything will amplify. But if by any chance, if Rahu is not that great in your chart, then it can be a little bit of danger signal here. There may be problem like job losses, problem like fight in job, putting down papers, showing egoistic attitude. These are the things that are very common when Rahu is absolutely all alone. Now, Rahu is a very power hungry planet, and when we talk about this 10th house is an earth house. Earth house means house of money. So Rahu is here power hungry for power and money. And sometimes because of Rahu's nature, you or some people around you can use unethical measures to reach to the final destination quickly, suggesting to avoid such things. You may get chances, you may get possible chances that, okay, you know what, let's bypass this and we will be able to get here. But try to be as regulated as you can, because this is a very temporary. It is from 18th of October till 5th of December, and Jupiter will again put an aspect on Rahu. This small trailer for the next year, that how Rahu is going to act after June. This is a small trailer. So we want to be extremely careful and want to be extremely, what you say, on surface of earth, not in the seventh sky. Now, the most important remedy for this is Ma Durga. So do the mantra Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. Even if Rahu is good or bad does not matter. But if you have the shield of Ma Durga around you, Rahu cannot do anything to you. In fact, if you're in any problems, like any disputes related to courts, dispute related to office politics and stuff like that, then this is a must important for you. You may see right now that in your workplace things will be actually in the whole world, because everywhere Rahu is going to be free. The whole world will become with a very extrovert approach. Many things, many scandals, many problems will come on surface, and people will be, sometimes these scandals happen and people will be saying, yes, so what, so what, I did it, so what. So that is the kind of no regret nature kind of things will come. Same thing in the workplace. You may feel that, you may feel rebellious. I did not do this, so what will you do, that kind of. So we want to be extremely careful, and because this is temporary, you don't want to get overwhelmed. All the very best. Take care, and Om Gam Durgaya Namaha and Durga Sapsati is the perfect remedy for all the Taurus ascendant people. Okay, and very extremely careful in career decisions. Please do not make career decisions unless you talk to a guru, a mentor, your father, a teacher. Please do that. Then only make career decisions. Here, Gemini rising. So when we talk about Gemini, very beautiful. Jupiter is transiting your money and everything is very good. But now comes the problem related to your destiny. So your destiny is now, so everything is working very well. In all cases, Jupiter is very good. But if by chance Rahu Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. is on, when Rahu is not receiving any aspect of any benefic planet, especially Jupiter who's controlling Rahu for a long time, it becomes completely unregulated. That means its shadowy, its material and illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics, or restraint. So, what we need to do very carefully is that during this period, what is the ninth house? Ninth house is the house of higher education. Ninth house is the house of your father, of your devotion, of philosophy. The number one thing that we need to avoid is to become philosophers. We cannot discuss or argue in religion, on religion, regarding some other culture, regarding some other, you know, creed. We want to be only focused on ourselves. This is the time that sometimes, because Rahu is so powerful in ninth house, it can give you wrong information and sometimes wrong philosophical, what you say, patterns, is where you will accept it and then act accordingly, which is not great for you. With father, health of father has to be on the top priority. If your father shows any signs of health problems, because Rahu is suddenly it will happen. So we need to be very careful, take them to the medical advice. Everything should be done in a very positive way. One more thing that happens here when Rahu is in the ninth house: foreign travel, traveling for education. Be careful about all the education agents who are trying to tell you that, okay, I will send you to Canada for study, US for study, Germany for study. Try to be very careful about investment in that area, for you also, for your children also. What if there is an illusion, there is a fraud, people may run away with your money. So do regulated things. Some people will say, what, I am doing some investment in cryptocurrency, come here, I will show you the path. You do it and suddenly all the money goes away. So there is no shortcut to success, is the pattern that we need to understand. When Rahu is alone, use this time for devotion. Look at, go extrovert, go to temples, go to pilgrimage, go to devotion, go to mosque, go to church, go to gurdwaras, go everywhere where spirituality is residing. Then Rahu gets power. Then that the smoke that Rahu comes, and the smoke that comes with your penance, Rahu will bow down in front of it, not destroy you. So that is how powerful this Rahu is in the ninth house. So be very careful about any higher education, any travel, anything that is coming very easy in your life during this time, 10th, 18th of October till 5th of December. It's a red flag. Okay. All the very best. And the mantra for this time is Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. And also, if you can do Durga Sapsati, that is very, 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 very amazing. And in this period, I think beginning of this period only, Durga Sapsati part should be done so that all the problem is solved. All the best. For Cancer ascendant people, Rohiji, Rahu is in the eighth house. Now, eighth house is a very transformative house. It is the house of your diseases, your longevity, your age, your sorrow, your losses, your sins. But it is also the house related to lottery, related to sudden gains. It is the house of occult sciences. If you look at Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter was putting this ninth aspect from the 12th house. So your Dushtana was absolutely in power. But now what has happened? Rahu is all alone, all set. With no aspect of Jupiter, Rahu becomes completely unregulated. That means its shadowy, material, and illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics, or any restraint. It goes complete extrovert. Eighth house is the house of your intimate life also. This is also the time that if Rahu can bring opportunities to you for intimacy with different kind of people, with hidden affairs. Rahu can bring sudden sorrows in your life that can be related to health. Suddenly something gets diagnosed. So we have to be extremely, extremely careful during this time. Now, any investments, any insurance, like for example, you're in a foreign country, do you know your insurance is valid or not? Please make sure that before 18th it is valid, active. If your parents are visiting, if your siblings, anyone who's visiting on visitor visa, etc., you make sure that insurance is active. Suddenly, if something happens, then you're screwed. Your money, etc., is gone. So we want to be extremely careful, extremely vigilant, extremely uh, what you say, sure about extramarital affairs, any relationships, any love, any diseases coming through intimacy. We want to be very careful in these areas. For this time, 18th of October till 5th of December. This is going to be a small trailer of how Rahu will act from June to December next year, because then Rahu will again be alone, because Jupiter will absolutely move into Cancer and it will be all alone. So we want to be over careful during this time. Traveling also, because this is the house of journeys. So there is a traveling is something different. Traveling is when you're going from one place to another. Journey is a different thing. Journey is that from one experience to another experience. Now here, some experiences suddenly can be very, very extremely favorable for you. can be certainly very rewarding for you. You go to some place, buy a lottery can also come during this time. So depending on your Rahu in placement in the birth chart, look at the Rahu's placement, that is it good, is it bad, what was the last results of Rahu. So now basis on that, Rahu will give you absolute results. All the very best. Don't get too much scared. It is best time to take occult advice. It is best time to do Durga Sapsati part. It is best time to do Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. This mantra will actually help you mitigate all the problems of Rahu in Ashtama. Ma Durga is the shield. Rahu cannot cross that. So if you have Ma Durga in your surrounding, if you're going to Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, then Rahu cannot do anything. This is the power of divine. For Leo ascendant, now we will see that what has happened is that Rahu is in the seventh house. Now, seventh house is the house of relationships, partnerships, and whatnot. Jupiter was in the 11th house, and the ninth aspect was on Rahu, but now it has shifted to the sign of Pisces. Now, what does this mean? This means that Rahu is absolutely now completely unregulated because the aspect of Jupiter is not there on him. Absolutely unregulated. It will now start showing its shadowy, material, and illusion oriented nature. Sometimes there is no wisdom, no ethics, no restraint on Rahu's activities here. What is the seventh house rule? Seventh house is your business partnerships, work partnerships, your spouse, your your sexual life, something to do with victory in court cases, etc. Divorce, marriage, commitment, contracts are all seventh house. Now, in these areas, depending on the placement of Rahu in your birth chart, so if Rahu is very, very positive in your birth chart, then we are happy, we are lucky. Then we will get some unexpected news related to relationships, unexpected, proposals that you were expecting from a very long time that it did not work out. Now it is going to happen. So some unexpected proposals, contracts, big signing of contracts. Rahu is an extrovert planet, and remember, this is the own house of Rahu. Rahu considers Aquarius as the own sign. So here Rahu will amplify all the problems and benefits of this house. Those who have been in a court case, not able to win that, victory is not coming, maybe victory will come. Maybe someone who's on the victorious stage comes down and falls and not win. If you are waiting for some kind of pada prapati, that means getting some designation, then that is going to happen because Rahu is an amplifier. Rahu wants to amplify your status. It wants to be the best. But it can be hollow as well. It can just happen for a very temporary phase and suddenly everything will go down. So when you're doing any partnership deals, be extra layered careful. Use guru, a mentor, a teacher, do a research properly, number one. Secondly, whenever you are in any scenario or anything related to marriage, spouse, be very extremely crystal clear. Do not try to show ego. Ego war should be avoided during this time. If you're going through anything like divorce, separation and all, try to reconsider because here Rahu's energy can amplify, or it can even solve the problem between you guys. So it can amplify positive news, positive results in your life as well. So these are the things that you need to be extra careful about during this time. Seventh house is your focus. Every area related to seventh house. And if you're going to Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, like I am starting my Rahu Mahadasha on 11th of November. So I will be more careful because Rahu Mahadasha starting, Rahu is all alone in the seventh house. Something can go wrong in the partnership. So we want to be extra layered careful. Okay, all the very best. Thank you so much. Do not worry. There is one great remedy, and that remedy is Durga Sapsati. If you do Durga Saptasati, if you do the mantra Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, then Rahu has no power in front of Ma Durga. That is where exactly Rahu's energy completely goes away. So if you are scared, if you feel that there is some tension, my Rahu is not that great, then do Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. The problem is solved. Do one mala 108 times. Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. Automatically you are safe. All the very best. Have a great time and see you in the next transit. For Virgo ascendant people, we see that Jupiter is transiting into the sign of Cancer. Very nice, very powerful. But Rahu, who is sitting in the 11th house, was earlier receiving the ninth aspect of Jupiter from the 10th house. But now it has removed the aspect. And what is the sixth house? Sixth house is the house of enemies. Sixth house is the house of, diseases, enemies, troubles, struggles, for court cases, debts. Now, ideally, sixth house is a very, very good placement of Rahu because here it gives you victory over enemies. It gives you victory over debts and whatnot. But somehow now, as soon as Rahu stops receiving the aspect of Jupiter, its shadowy and material illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics, or any restraint. That means here you can do cynical activities. You can say that I don't care. You will so egoistic or you'll so extrovert. You will say whatever is coming in my favor is my thing. So somehow such kind of activities is what can happen. Roji, I will tell you a small story what happened to me in Dubai. So I went for shaving. I said, I just want this shaving to be done. So what he did, he put, he did the shaving. Then suddenly he put wax on me. Then suddenly he put shampoo on my head and all this. And I'm like, why are you doing all this? I just asked for shaving. I did not ask for anything else. No, no, sir. This is this problem, that problem. And the shaving cost was 10 dirhams. And but when he put all this, he told me 90 dirhams now. I said, I know everyone in Dubai. Let me call the police right now and he will decide. Then he got scared. No, no, no. You give me 30, you give me 40. So such kind of, see, people are trying to act that kind of smart. So I would suggest in such cases, wherever you are working, wherever you should be too ethical during this time. Don't try to go around ethics. Don't try to play politics. In fact, this is also the time that your enemies will not be able to withstand you in any competition that you're giving, any exam that you're giving. You will have victory there, but please use ethical measures. If you don't use ethical methods, then it is going to be a challenging transit for you. Now it is important to know that Rahu is associated with diseases that are undiagnosed sometimes, and this is the area related to your stomach, your lower abdomen. Just lower abdomen. After this comes the urinary bladder and all the stuff, but this is the lower abdomen area. So here we can find some sudden pains, problems, etc. So we need to be extra careful about eating also. Sometimes bacterial viral infection also happens when Rahu is very active in your birth chart. So be very careful, be very safe. Not a great time to give loan to someone, not a great time to give bail to someone. Someone needs a bail. So what you do, you go and say, you know what, I will give my name to you and we will have a bail that way. So in such cases, you should say no, ignore. Don't try to act very smart with the government or government will come after you. These are the kind of problems that you may face when Rahu is in the sixth house alone without having any aspect of a benefit planet. So between 18th of October till 5th of December, please keep these things in mind. Okay, all the very best. Take care. And the mantra for this time is Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. And also Durga Sapsati part is very, very positive and very, very important for all the Virgo ascendant people. Thank you. Libra. So when we talk about Libra here, we will see that Rahu Devta is in the 5th house and Jupiter has now transited to the 10th house. In such cases, Rahu is now completely, free from what you say, the aspect of Jupiter. Now, as soon as Jupiter's aspect stops on Rahu, this is the time that, your Rahu becomes completely unregulated. It will do exactly what it wants. That means shadowy, its material and illusion oriented nature will act without wisdom, ethics, or any restraint. It will say whatever I feel is right, I will do. And this is a very important house when it comes to speculative gains, when it comes to money, when it comes to children, when it comes to romance. So in these areas, Rahu can now target you in some way or the other. How can it target? It can target mostly related to, sudden love affairs. Suddenly the love affair which is going very nicely completely goes into turmoil. You are engaged and suddenly you break up. So depending on the intensity of Rahu in your birth chart, it will now give you results. I would suggest to go to previous Rahu Antardasha and Pratyantar Dashas and share your experience down so that everyone can know that what kind of placement your Rahu has and what kind of results did it give in the past. Because this Rahu can give you achanak se speculative gain also, like suddenly some great money. You don't even know how this happened. Like lottery, winning lottery is the point related to the 8th house where Rahu gets exalted and the 5th house where Rahu is own sign. So it is absolutely a time to suddenly gain something very, very powerful. But it is also a time to lose something very powerful. Illusion around children, that you get some some bad mouthing related to your children, related to your loved ones, related to creativity, that this person is the worst creativity guy. Or maybe in such cases Rahu amplifies that, yes man, this person is going to be the best one. Out of box ideas, unconventional methods of thinking is what is going to Rahu is going to empower you with. Now, see, Rahu is not good for everyone. Huh? Some people have Rahu in very, very good case. Some people have Rahu in very. So it depends on your personal birth chart as well. But overall, Rahu's own sign, Rahu will not destroy it. It will amplify the things related to this house. Your skills, your creativity, everything will be on an amplified way. So now let's hope and wish that everything turns out to be nice. I feel that many people who are doing education, you have to be careful because if there is any scheme coming up that okay, give us some money, we will send you to abroad for education, you should avoid. Even for your kids, you should avoid. Those who are in share and stock market, do it because it is your job, but be very careful about how the things are going to work because Rahu will amplify. That is for sure. Rahu will amplify everything in this world. Everything will be going extrovert during this time. But we need to be also careful that amplification is not should not be in the losses area of our life. And because fifth house is the house of mantra chanting, here absolute important. You should do Om Dam Durgaya Namaha, Om Dam Durgaya Namaha, and also you should do something to do with what is called Durga Saptasati. Durga Saptashi is going to give absolute relief. If you can arrange something, just do a Durga Saptati part, and everything will be in your favor. Okay, all the very best. Be careful and take care, and do share your experience about how your Rahu acts whenever it is in Antardasha Mahadasha. Now, here we will see that Jupiter was in the 8th house and putting a ninth aspect on the 4th house. So that means everything Rahu was in complete control. As soon as for Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter stops giving this aspect on the what do you say fourth house. Fourth house is the house of your inner peace, social security, your domestic luxury, anything to do with your mother. In fact, the heart, the chest, the blood, these organs are also ruled by the fourth house. It also is the house of your father in law, by the way. Seventh house is your husband, and 10th from seventh is, father in law. So here it shows father in law. Now, when Rahu receives an aspect of Jupiter, it is very into control, but as soon as the aspect goes away, it is absolutely unregulated. You will see, actually, it means that the shadowy material, the shadowy nature of Rahu, the material and illusion oriented nature acts without any ethics, any justice, any wisdom, any restraint. It is absolutely extrovert. Those who are doing any real estate transactions, be very careful about any illusion around that area. If you're doing anything, home renovations, etc., make sure your terms and conditions are very absolutely crystal clear. Someone who's buying a vehicle, there also your loan, your vehicle registration, etc., everything should be in order, because Rahu can put illusion and people will say, don't worry, I am there now, I will do it. That is not the way to do it. Everything should be black and white. After that, you will see that Rahu in the fourth house can also create challenges related to you and your relationship between mother. Sometimes health of mother suddenly can go bad. So we want to be careful in that area. Okay, Rahu is an extrovert planet. Fourth house is your feelings also. Extrovert feelings, extrovert, what do you say? We can say extrovert feelings in your family life also. Like with your relatives, with your mother, with this family, some big event or big discussion happens. Such kind of things can happen as well. Something for extremely good also, something for extremely bad also. So it depends on the placement of Rahu in your birth chart. See, for Jupiter we know it is going to be good only. For Saturn we know it is going to be a little bit challenging only. For Rahu we don't know. No one in this world can identify Rahu's position unless and until they read your chart properly, because Rahu is dual nature. Rahu acts, some people Rahu makes them crorepati, like millionaires. Some people it make beggars. So Rahu has the power of material in his hand. So it depends on your birth chart how it is going to be. But I can say if you're in layer of Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, then this is an absolute important and cautious time for all the things that I told you to take care of. Especially if you have heart related problems, high blood pressure, do not ignore. Do not leave your medicines in. Suddenly some problem can come. Or if you are having some high blood pressure, suddenly if your Rahu is very favorable, you will see that, oh my God, my cholesterol reports are so nice now. I'm so good. So all the things related to Rahu can get amplified here, good and bad both. Overall, when Rahu is all alone here, I would suggest to do the mantra related to Ma Durga. Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. This is the mantra for Rahu during this time, because this can create a beautiful shield around you. and Durga Saptashati. If you do that, it can create a beautiful shield around you, and nothing, no Rahu bad energy can bother you. If you have Rahu currently Mahadasha Antardasha going on, do share your experience and what kind of results you are getting already and how you are anticipating this, so we can have a discussion on the comment section. Thank you. Now, Sagittarius ascendant, we see that what is happening is that Jupiter is the lord of the ascendant, but gone to the 8th house in an exalted position. Earlier, it was in the 7th house and putting a proper nice aspect on Rahu, but now the aspect has changed to the 4th house. Amplification and good news is happening in the 4th area. That means your real estate and but now what happens? Your communication is completely illusion based. Whenever there will be no aspect of Jupiter on Rahu, it becomes completely unregulated, meaning that its shadowy and material illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics, restraint. It will do whatever it feels is right. Rahu is an extremely energetic planet. Big players who are very, very powerful players, who are world leaders, play in sports, have Rahu in such placement. This is a placement where Rahu gives extreme courage, but now courage does not have a boundary. The courage can be even to kill someone, the courage can be even to save someone. So we want to choose what is ethically correct. Our communication this time can either make or break. Our social presence here can make or break. Depending on the Rahu placement in your birth chart, try to choose, try to see and figure out that, okay, this was the time Rahu Antardasha came. How was my Rahu Antardasha? This was the Prati Antardasha. This was the Dasha. So you will get an idea of what the essence of Rahu is in your birth chart. Once you get that essence, now you will understand that it will amplify negative things or it will amplify positive things. Once you understand that it is amplifying negative things, we need to immediately fall back and come and ask ourselves, our inner self, our conscious mind, that what the hell am I doing? In some cases, third house is the house absolutely related to your siblings. Some challenges related to siblings can come, and if your Rahu is very good, the problems with your siblings are supposed to end. Some people who are not able to take any courage, not show any courage, this is the time that your courage will be at seventh sky. But this courage, I again told you, the intensity of the courage will depend on the act that you want to finish. On an overall level, when Rahu is in the third house, your short distance travel will happen. It will happen between 18th of October till 5th of December. Suddenly, you'll have to travel somewhere. That will be good for you. There is no problem like that because there's the role of Rahu. But when it comes to siblings, friends, your immediate neighbors, so there can be fights, there can be challenges, there can be resolve resolution also. So depending on the placement of Rahu, just only understand that it is benefic in your chart or malefic in your chart. Once you get that, then you will understand that all the benefic wise, this is the time that some great communication, if you say something during this time, that will be like written in history. That kind of power Rahu has here. Like Jupiter, like Moon, we can justify immediately that this is how it is going to happen. For Rahu, it is impossible for anyone to justify that this is the result that you will get, because it is so damn complicated with Rahu. It is so complicated. You cannot get to a point where you understand, no, Rahu is going to be good or Rahu is going to be bad, unless and until you have a case study of your own self that, okay, Rahu came here, they gave me this, anxiety happened, depression happened. No, I got lottery, I got lucky, I got job. That means Rahu is always giving you good results. So please look at your chart, mention in the comments that we can discuss and we can talk and we can understand, and I can give you some ideas about how it's going to be for you. And the mantra for this time is Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. As soon as you start doing Durga Mata Upasana, and this Rahu, Ketu, Shani, nothing, no one will be able to do anything wrong to you because they are high power, man. High power. Okay. All the best. Take care. Have a great time. See you in the next transit. For Capricorn ascendant people, second house is where Rahu was receiving an aspect of Jupiter. But now Jupiter has changed his house, and now the aspect is gone over Rahu. So when Rahu receives no aspect from Jupiter, on the second house especially, it becomes completely unregulated. Second house is a Maraka house as well. Very important. We cannot ignore the Kara Tattva of that house. It's a Maraka house. Meaning that when there's no influence of Jupiter, his shadowy, his material, illusion-oriented nature acts without wisdom, ethics, restraint. It will not do anything. It will say that, what? Second house, Aham Brahma. I am the one. Second house is the house of your value system. You say that I am the greatest. There is no one great except me. Same wise, money wise, there can be illusion. You are investing somewhere, you're giving some money to someone, it may get lost. Sometimes those people who have great Rahu in their birth chart, like very great Rahu, this is a time of amplification of wealth. Wealth becomes two, three, four folds. And this is just going to be a small trailer of how the next year is going to be. Because from June till December, till the time Rahu is all alone, because Jupiter will move finally. After Jupiter coming back, Jupiter will move again. Then this is the time, that is the time that you will see that massive, major influence of Rahu in your life. Second house is the house of your speech. Now, Rahu can make you talk very manipulatively, manipulative speech. Sometimes this manipulation is also required to get what you desire, but the motive should be ethical. Method can be whatever, but the motive should be ethical. Remember, always, if the motive is not ethical, then you are screwed. Then no one, then do Durga Sapsati, do Durga Mata Puja, do Hanuman Chalisa, whatever it is, it will not save you. So method can be wrong. Method can be wrong. Okay, you are going this way, that way, but the motive, it should not destroy other person. It is a good time to make wealth, by the way. Good, great time to make wealth. Another theory of Rahu is that wherever Rahu sits, it eclipses that house. So here, eye related problems can come because this is the house that rules the eyes. Second house is the eyes. So some eye related problem can come suddenly. Motia bindu, anything to do in the eyes, eye dryness, eye fatigue, sometimes dental problems like getting cavities, sometimes sudden pains, expenses related to those areas can happen. Overall, it is positive, but depends on your case study as well. So you do a small case study on your chart, open your chart, see when Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha came and what results you get. And based on that, this is the time that Rahu in its own sign, you will understand whether it will amplify good results or amplify bad results. And do comment below and let us know so that we can have a discussion over it. That, okay, you know what, this is going to be like this is going to be like this. Many other people are friends who are very, very nicely connected, can also answer, can also help other people. All the best. The mantra for this time is Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. Om and what do you call it? Durga Sapsati part is an extremely important remedy during such difficult times. All the best. For Aquarius rising, we will see that Rahu is in the Lagna. That means Lagnesh is in the Lagna and was receiving an aspect of Jupiter from the fifth house. But unfortunately, Jupiter has, fortunately actually, moved to the sixth house, which is very good for you, debt recovery, wealth, and whatnot. But overall, every aspect of your life is now completely under the hand of Rahu. Rahu, when it receives no aspect from Jupiter, it becomes completely unregulated. That means shadowy, material, and illusion oriented nature acts without wisdom, without ethics, without any restraint. It is going to say, you know what? Aham Brahma, I am the one. I am, there is no one except me. And the first house, the ascendant, is everything in your life: your mind, your attitude, your body, your job, your longevity, your every damn thing in this life is ascendant. That's why ascendant is very important. Now, in such cases, you will see that there is a major transforming time for you. Sometimes your attitude becomes so pious that you can't even imagine that, how my life is changing. Sometimes you start becoming very cunning, depending on the placement of Rahu. See, there is only two planets, Rahu and Ketu, which do not have any defined results. Yeah, Jupiter, we know Jupiter will give very good results. Sitting in the sixth house, it will remove the debts. Here, depending on the current placement of your Rahu, on the placement of your Rahu in your natal chart, on the Mahadasha Antardasha, the best way to find out is that to go look at your Mahadasha Antardasha and see whenever Rahu came, and that period, just write it down. How was that period? Difficult, not difficult, very good, opportunities, no opportunities, power, no power. And then this transit will give you absolute results about how it is going to be good or bad. The amplification will be more happening on your personal level, on your attitude. Basically, it is a time to that your self-centeredness will be the main primary area. Sometimes it's good for good reason also. Sometimes you are ignored everywhere, you're not given that importance. So this time Rahu tells and says, I am an extrovert planet, I will prove myself to be a very, very powerful person. So everything that Rahu is going to do here is going to control every aspect of your life for Aquarius. And if you're going to Rahu Madhashantasha, then get ready for some great, wonderful news in a good way, or sometimes something that you cannot even control, that kind of challenging situation or challenging news. The best way to control this kind of a Rahu, whether it is good, bad, does not matter, is Durga Saptashati, Ma Durga Saptashati part, or the mantra. If you keep chanting Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, the shield, when you do this mantra, a shield forms around you, and that the energy of Rahu could not enter your mind. Guru Nanak says, right? Man jeeta to jag jeeta. If you have control over your mind, you have control over the whole world. So make sure that your mind has completely shield of Ma Durga, so that this energy of Rahu could not enter, so that you don't make a wrong decision. Okay, all the best. Have a great transit. See you in the next transit, and be very safe. And do comment below and let us know that what was your Rahu transit, where is it sitting, what results it gives, so that we can see that how on write your ascendant also, so that we can say that okay, here is how you are going to get the new results. Pisces. So when we talk about Pisces here, we will see that Brahaspati, Jupiter, is the lord of your lagna. And now what has happened? It is gone to the sign of Cancer. From the third house, it has gone to the fourth house. From the fourth house, it has gone to the fifth house, and it is exalted there. But the drishti has changed. Now, when earlier Rahu was getting the ninth drishti of Jupiter, so it was all safe. Now in the 12th house of expenses, 12th house of your sleep patterns, subconscious mind, fear, hidden enemies, foreign travel, in fact, spirituality, spiritual exploration, getting enlightenment, everything is in moksha, sitting from the 12th house, is where Rahu is now receiving no aspect of Jupiter. When Rahu receives no aspect of Jupiter, it completely becomes unregulated. That means it's shadowy, it's material and illusion oriented nature, acts without any wisdom, any ethics, any restraint. 12th house is a very hidden house. So in such cases, many times hidden activities are done during this time. Secret things may also come on surface for you, that oh my, this was the person that was giving me such kind of problem. Expenses will be on the very higher side. Expenses will be there. If it is good Rahu also, bad Rahu also, does not matter. If you're going to Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, expenses will be crazy big. There is going to be also sleep disturbance, getting some weird vivid dreams, getting sleepwalking. Subconscious mind is completely in fear, and sometimes this fear can be opposite for other persons. Subconscious mind is in such beautiful state, it is always in such divine state, depending on the Rahu placement in your birth chart. If Rahu is placed only in a very nice way in your birth chart, then it will not give you any bad results. Why will it give bad results? If Rahu is not placed in a good place, a challenging place, then it will give you some obstacles. So it is better to do small exercise. That exercise is that take your birth chart, see the Mahadasha, Vimshotri Mahadasha, see that where Rahu came, and write those years down and say that, okay, how was my year this time? How was my year this time? How was my year this time? Okay, so I need to focus on these areas, because here Rahu tried to create challenges for me. Same way for the 12th house nature, it will create challenges in foreign travel. And for many people, the challenges will be lifted up and they will get citizenship of foreign countries, visa of foreign countries, depending. Rahu is a foreign planet, so it will amplify the energy there. Those who are in foreign country, they're going a little bit of challenge with their career and whatnot. Rahu will amplify their career there. There can be possibility of you buying real estate and whatnot in foreign countries. So make a small exercise to see where your Rahu is and how it is there and how what is going to do, and you will be coming with the answer. I will also suggest that do comment below. Let us know, so that what we will do. I will do personally is that I will go to very prompt to on this topic, and whenever you're writing, I will tell you that how the result for you can be in 2-3 words only, because I will understand. Just write your ascendant, say that my Rahu was here in this Mahadasha, it created this problem. Will the problem happen or will the opportunity come? So I will tell you what the problem is, or what the opportunity was that time, now how it is going to be. Okay, all the very best. One more thing which is important is that Durga Saptashati. If you start doing Durga Saptashati, if you start doing Om Dam Durgaye Namaha, be these two mantras, automatically this Rahu will be very favorable for you. Rahu in the 12th house can also give you sudden spiritual enlightenment, spiritual retreats where you Kundalini rises. Rahu is the snake. Remember that energy of Kundalini, snake, that Kundalini rising inside you. Sometimes you are feeling out of body experiences. Now, these out of body experiences can also be negative for people when it comes to preta capturing, like when it comes to possessions. Sometimes that kind of problems can also come. So depending on your birth chart. Now, possession does not mean a ghost is coming and going inside you. Possession means negative thoughts, depressing, anxiety, that kind of possessions in your mind. But overall, it is said that whenever Rahu is in a Dushtana in the 6th, 8th, and 12th houses, it is 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, like Upchaya and Dushtana houses, it tries to become nice. It tries to become positive here. So let's hope for the best. That I think and I feel that it is going to be much more positive for Pisces ascendant people, because Rahu is sitting exactly 12th from the Lagna, and from the place of exaltation, like place of exaltation, the third house, it is sitting exactly 10th. So this means that there is going to be power that Rahu shows to all the Pisces ascendant people. What do you think, Rohitji? All good about all ascendants? No tension?
No tension, and definitely this is much needed video, because I don't see this kind of video on this topic on YouTube or social media. Nobody's talking, because 49 days of transit, but 49 minutes are enough to having something good or bad. So these 49 days are very important, and actually this is a practice session before the final match of the next year 2026. So this is a good video, and I think thanks for this beautiful mantra, Om Dam Durgaya Nama and Durga Sapshati. Definitely we all will try to follow this. Thank you very much for this beautiful video and with remedies. Thank you, Akashji. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram. Jai
Shri
Hanuman.
Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mahalakshmi. Om Guru Namaha.